It snowed that day. First time in ages these miserable skies showed anything but gray. We'd just finished a tough job, and the noise of the city rattled in my head as the cold pierced my lungs. She had her face turned towards the clouds, ignoring the snowflakes falling onto her hair, onto her shoulders. There was this faraway look in her eyes, like she was seeing beyond the ice and snow to some unknowable future. The future we find ourselves in now. It was written on her face.
This city feels cold.
Yuiara. Kaori Yuiara. I didn't know a thing about you.
What a sight. Town went up like a match. And you're a trapped pig waiting to be roasted. There won't be any running this time. For either of us.
I finally have all the answers. And knowing the things I know, I can't let this slide. I'm not doing this for Tokyo. This one's personal. My flesh be ice in iridescent halls. White snow falls on the corpse of Vice. Naka Hadoma Drive engaged. Requesting special retrieval. Glacial burial approved. Frostbite. Ready.
Code FFB. Accessing magic chains. Fatal Flame! This is your last chance. Get out of my way, or burn!
Looky here, a girl traveling gearless. Takes guts to walk around Tokyo without cybernetics these days.
You want to pass? Then cough up something good. Cred data? Body parts? We ain't picky.
Huh. You look a little cold.
The hell are you?
Cold and stupid. But I can fix that.
Ugh.
This isn't enough. I need fire that burns brighter, hotter. That bastard can freeze this city. And hell too, for all I care. But nothing can touch my flames.
than taking scrap from a junk heap. I should have done this long ago. Now, I can save him. I can finally save him. Wait. Why is it so cold?
Current time, 9:20 a.m. Retrieval target located. I'm with the Bureau of Justice. As for why I'm here, you already know, don't you, Kakawa?
Can't believe you'd go this far for little old me. If it's criminals you're looking for, the net's got you more than covered.
The Bureau of Justice doesn't deal with cybercriminals. We're out on the streets, hunting down real-world offenders like you. It's not so bad, tracking people offline. We have revelations to tell us everything we need, including how you stole a biodata transmitter. In Tokyo, there's a cure for nearly any illness under the sun. Just wire some cybernetics into the affected regions. But you can't go messing around with the brain. Arms, legs, and organs, all replaceable. But cybernetic brain surgery is so risky it's outlawed. Technology hasn't advanced far enough to process the brain's electric impulses as data. You knew this, and still gave in to temptation. You stole that device for your brain-dead son. You meant to upload his personality matrix into an artificial body, didn't you?
And can you blame me? How terrible for a mom to clutch at one last chance to save her son.
You can't edit personality matrices, not without training. Anyways, that device is a fake. Upload your son's data to that, and this time, you really will lose him.
Why do you think things ended up like this? Whose fault is it that I'm here right now? You know just as well as I do. They sent my son into battle. They took my baby boy from me. His blood is on the Ministry's hands. Tell me I'm wrong, Keith!
Kikawa, hand it over.
He was a good kid. My ray of sunshine. He was the first in the family to have a future, and you assholes stole that from us!
For every sin, a just retribution. You shall atone, as others have. In the name of truth, I administer judgment upon you. Current time, 9:27 a.m. Revelation 110292 has been fulfilled. Tokyo Malward Bureau of Justice, Revelation 110292 retrieval report. The following actions were taken based on the revelation provided by the Mikado system. Danger designation D, civilian class. Retrieval target, Mikuri Kakawa. Crime, biodevice larceny. Retrieval completed by first-class officer. Addendum, the target's son was a former officer. While on duty, he suffered an injury that resulted in brain death. As per Clause 8451D19, the Ministry must pay workers' compensation. In light of these circumstances, I put forth that the target's sentence be reduced. Signed, Bureau of Justice, Paranormal, Disciplinary Division.
Excuse me, are you Keith Rothman? I joined the Ministry as a third-class officer the other day. The Mikado system appointed me to the Bureau of Justice. Stoked to be working with you, sir.
Fresh face, huh? Glad to have you on board, kid. And yeah, I'm Keith Rothman. Bureau of Justice, Paranormal, Disciplinary Division, first-class officer. Just call me Keith.
Yes, sir. It's an honor to meet you, sir. I've heard the rumors, Officer I mean, Keith. You and your partner are legends. They say there's not a case you can't solve.
Quit with the brown-nosing, kid. And just so you know, I work solo now. My partner quit a long time ago.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I guess I've still got a lot to learn.
You moved here recently?
Yes, sir. It feels like a whole new world to me.
Must be nice. I've lived here so long I know the skyline better than my own face. Have we even had any new construction projects lately? Ah, right. There's that new quantum space simulation facility.
Huh. I've never been. Nothing like that where I live.
That's a shame. If you're interested, I could take you.
Oh, no, I could never impose like that.
Didn't say I'd do it for free. You know any good bars near your place? Always had a soft spot for the real stuff.
I'd be happy to look. Been exploring the area anyways.
Yeah? Find anything worth mentioning?
Yes, sir. I mean, there's a junk data vendor, a cybernetics dojo. So much stuff that it takes real willpower not to stay out all night.
Come on, kid. You're still young. You not looking to meet someone?
No, sir. I put that kind of stuff behind me in my teens.
Oh. Well, I guess that's the responsible thing to do. After joining the workforce, no one's got the time or energy to get played by love. It's all business from here to the grave. Right, rookie?
Yes, sir. From this moment on, I'm dedicated to the service.
Real diligent, aren't you?
Thank you, sir.
Guess you'd have to be. Wouldn't have been able to afford one of those high-security public housing units otherwise. Nice place. Spacious. Bet it would feel empty to a bachelor, so it's lucky you got someone. Childhood sweetheart, right?
Huh?
8112 Gento, Dongai, Mao Ward, Tokyo. You really hit the jackpot. Chikage Murayama?
Wait, what? How do you know my address?
Let's review the information, eh? Ministry rookie, recently moved to an area with a junk data vendor and a cybernetics dojo, but not a space simulation facility. Not many people fit that description. As a ministry officer, I can access AllNet and dredge up your address in a flash.
I don't...
Now, if I take a look at the nearby Murios footage, I can see everything you've done since sunup. Your groceries clue me into your daily routine. Lamp usage indicates when you sleep and rise, and if I see you leaving the house with the same person every day, pretty sure she's not the housekeeper. Then there's how you mess with your terminal on the road. Your fingers keep tracing out the same pattern. I'd change your password, kid. The only thing I'm missing is your biological ID. With that, I could access almost all of your net accounts.
Wait a second,
There's something you should remember, rookie. In Tokyo, diligence isn't a virtue.
Hang on. Was that some sort of test? I bombed, didn't I?
Now, why would you think that?
Huh?
In a dump like the Bureau of Justice, you're just the kind of personnel we need.
Dump?
As you know, the Bureau of Justice retrieves criminals in the flesh. However, in today's Tokyo, 99% of crimes happen on the net. The remaining 1% consists of theft, assault, and other petty crimes. But nothing's too small for the Mikado system to prosecute. Steal so much as a crumb from a rat, and the system sends out a revelation with your name on it. And in this city, revelations are absolute. Petty officers that deal with petty criminals. That's the Bureau of Justice. If you can beat up a crook, you can join the force. The Mikado system doesn't give two damns about the rest. What I'm trying to say is, you're perfect for our ranks. But if you aren't happy with your new position, for whatever reason, feel free to request the Mikado system for a transfer. If you do it within 3 days, it won't count as desertion. Settle for this dump, or claw your way to another bureau. Your choice, Murayama.
Understood. Excuse me.
You can come out now, Deacon Shinobi.
I see you're as kind a soul as ever, Keith Rothman.
That's not it. It's just... seeing good people die leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Such modesty. You have a gift for locution, for persuasion, manipulation even, and you simply use it to save lives. I dare say if the Mikado system didn't make it necessary for potential transfers to submit requests themselves, you would have emptied this bureau long ago.
I don't want to lose any more comrades. Hoda, Saito, Imino. They were all honorable officers, killed by scavengers, hunted by the Six Clans, erased by outsiders. 1% of all cases go to us, and of those, 1% take us to hell. It's no place for a kid.
I quite agree. I'd much rather lose that young man to another bureau than to death. You have my gratitude, Keith. Unfortunately, I do believe that your place is here with us. I took a look at the report you submitted earlier. Revelation Retrieval Report 110292. Target Mikuri Kikawa. I can tell you authored this.
The verdict?
It has yet to pass, but a reduced sentence is guaranteed. This is in large part due to your stupendous work in uncovering Kikawa's motivations.
Like you said, talking's my strong point.
As humble as ever, you are the only officer I know who can delve so deep into a person's psyche. Revelations do not disclose a criminal's motives, after all. One human may kill another for financial gain, self-defense, or out of passion. But to the Mikado system, a homicide is a homicide. The perpetrator must face either the death penalty or life imprisonment. Larceny, on the other hand, is met with a 10-year sentence. Arson, imprisonment for 5 years to life. Treason, eternal retribution. These guidelines are widely accepted. In fact, in all my years, I have met only a single officer that looks into the circumstances of a case and makes use of the addendum section. That officer is you, Keith.
I'm just meticulous and inefficient.
I would call you thorough and as quick as you need to be. As for your latest report, I have already approved it, so finalize away.
Got it.
Good. Oh, I'd better stay on top of my files as well.
Can't believe you called me thorough and quick with this many retrievals under your belt, and all for combat revelations.
Just as you are a skilled elocutionist, I am a skilled soldier. It really is convenient being able to take advantage of any elemental weakness. I need only wield fire against ice, water against fire, earth against water, or metal against earth. And the battle practically wins itself for me.
Easier said than done. Far as I know, you're the first person to ever master multiple elements. Is every deacon a monster? Maybe I should give up on that promotion after all.
Though we all share the title of deacon, our responsibilities vary greatly. I hear some of us have combat skills no greater than that of an average officer. Besides our right to intervene in city affairs, we're just like any other member of the Ministry.
Then I could use a promotion right about now. My wallet's been looking pretty empty lately.
I am afraid it isn't that simple. Only the Mikado system can nominate new deacon candidates. And there are conditions. Crack a large case, clean up a criminal organization, or overthrow your bureau's deacon. The Mikado system favors candidates with rather, flashy accomplishments.
You mean it glorifies suicide missions?
In a word, yes. And I just so happen to have a mission that fits that description on the docket.
Direct contact. Haven't received data like this in ages.
You were hoping for promotion, yes? Fulfill a revelation of this magnitude, and the position is yours. But of course, I didn't assign you this case merely to further your career. Despite the blanks, despite the dearth of information, the Mikado system has unequivocally determined that Kaori Uehara is the culprit. There must be more to this story. Keith, you are the only person I trust to see beyond the data into the heart and mind of the case. I don't want the facts. I want the truth. Is that clear?
Crystal.
You seem unsurprised.
Yeah, I had a feeling things would turn out like this someday. I'll take the case. Go ahead, Deacon Shinobi. Make it official.
Thank you. Then, without further ado, Keith Rothman, by the will of the 22 emblems, we, the disciples of the Order, shall meet justice wherever the revelations command it. Receive thy word. Find Kaori Uehara, former officer of the Bureau of Justice Paranormal Disciplinary Division, and eliminate her.
Damn, another slow day. Not even a damn fly in here. How the hell am I gonna make my quota?
Hey, got any prosthetic legs in?
Sure. What specs you looking for?
2 left legs, wrapped in fluorescent bandages.
Might have some out back. Follow me. All right, Keith. You here looking for data on the city's power grid again? Or is it Maka High?
You're right about me being here for work, but wrong about the nature of the business.
Good. You're the only Ministry hound I know that'll listen to reason. Would hate for that nose of yours to lead you to a shallow grave.
You just worry about yourself. I heard a Tide Trading's been doing well, but... ugh, this place looks like it's on its last legs.
I don't know about headquarters, but us bottom feeders got it rough. Forget profits. We barely get any customers these days. At this rate, I might have to pack up my bags.
Everyone's turning to material transmission, huh?
It's a damn no-brainer. Practically drops the goods into your lap without a scratch, no matter the material. Now, the only business I get is window shoppers who want to see the thing in person before committing.
What about expanding outside cybernetics? It's still risky to send precision equipment via transmission.
Not enough demand. People in the market for high-end goods usually got their own supply lines for that kind of stuff.
You mean people like Deacon Shinobi?
Exactly. If rumors are true, his setup is nothing to sneeze at. Man with the hexagonal affinity, master of all elements. What's the name of his tech again?
Mystic conversion. Apparently he breathes fire, wields ice, conjures plants, and shapes earth. But in all the years I've known him, I've never seen it. Hard to separate the truth from fiction.
Garbage, all of it. Cybernetics hasn't advanced that far yet. With each element, you gotta worry about different specs. Fire needs temperature control, and lightning needs voltage control. No way a single weapon can cover all those bases. Even if you did cobble together a one-size-fits-all solution, the power on that piece is gonna be like a fart on a windy day. But what do I know? Maybe Whisperers are just special.
A Whisperer isn't a miracle worker. They're just someone whose innate powers were drawn out through some otherworldly relic. None of them could wield more than a single element. Can't teach a fish to walk on land, can you?
Yeah, well, to us average lugs, the world is filled with circus freaks. What's one more? Them 6 clans? Sometimes I wonder if they're not just a collective fever dream.
Can't blame you.
So, what are you here for, Keith? Never took you for the type to just shoot the breeze.
I need info about a precision device. The Mirios.
What? You telling me you want to tinker with one of the Ministry's devices? Listen, I don't know what you're planning, but I ain't gonna talk for nothing. Trade secrets and all that. Now, if you could bend some ears at the Ministry and open new trade channels for me, then we'd be in business.
You know I can't do that.
Well then, you can take your questions and shove them up.
Just remembered, there's been reports of organ smuggling in the area. Apparently, someone who could do transplants just moved into town. It's not easy to get your hands on organs. Doctors would be the obvious suspects, but we've already ruled out all nearby practitioners, licensed or not. There's just one other line of work that has access to organs. Cybernetics dealers. Patients are usually sedated during cybernetic surgery, and ripe for the harvesting. Now, I'm not saying it's easy to just swipe an organ without the client noticing, but an experienced engineer could do it. Remind me again, who around here is good with cybernetics, has free time, and a clear motive to hustle extra money? I have to submit my findings to the Mikado system tomorrow. Smuggling organs is a serious crime. Even first-time offenders get digital imprisonment. So talk to me. If I find what you say interesting, I might just add an addendum to my report.
You win, Keith. I've tinkered with Miria in the past, for reasons. What do you want to know?
Thanks for your cooperation. I won't take much more of your time. Just tell me how to wipe the data off of an active Mirios.
Completely? To the point where it's irrecoverable?
That's right.
It'd be tough. A Mirios is built to last, so you can't just beat the scrap out of it. They're bulletproof, fireproof, and blade-proof, and blessed with magic resistance. I'd be surprised to see one of those things dented, much less hacked into. Let's say you do destroy a Mirios. The real problem's the backup system. Every byte of data gets sent to the cloud in just a microsecond. You might be able to wreck a Mirios with extreme temperatures. I'm talking 10,000 degrees Celsius to melt it, or absolute zero to stop particle movement. But to beat the backup system, it'd have to happen in 1 microsecond. Fat chance in hell.
Let's say the culprit is a Nyuta-class Archmage. Elemental affinity fire. How are our chances looking now?
Where are you gonna find a Nayuta-class Archmage?
Answer the question.
Can they magic up those crazy temperatures in under a microsecond? Then technically the chances of wiping a Mirios are non-zero. So, that interesting enough for you?
Interesting and educational. Ever think about teaching your kids this stuff?
You keep that muzzle shut, you hear me? I'd be in deep scrap if folks caught wind of a black market vendor housing orphans.
Then you'd best watch your step. Those kids deserve a more cautious guardian.
If I start walking the straight and narrow, you willing to turn a blind eye to any future revelation?
Afraid not. Once the Mikado system passes a revelation, the designated officer has to bring in the target, or else. The punishment depends on the type of revelation, but worst case scenario, the Deacon executes both of us.
Fine, I get it. Speaking of, why are you looking into wiping a Mirios anyhow? Actually, there was that case a while back. Some Mirios got its data heat scrambled.
Never heard of it. Let me run a search on AllNet. Mirios. Corrupted data. No good. There's too many hits. You remember where or when it happened?
Feel like it was at Karazuka, around this time of year.
Mirios. Corrupted data. Karazuka. Kanazuki. Didn't narrow it down enough. Remember any names related to the incident?
Yeah, there was a scavenger, real depressed type. His name was, Fragment. He stopped by and wouldn't stop blabbing about it. Something about getting burned real bad.
Mirios, corrupted data, Karazuka, Kanazuki, Fragment.
That give you a lead?
Well, we'll see. I have one last favor to ask. If you see any posts relating to Ash or Broken Miria on the net, contact me immediately. Got it? Ash and Broken Miria.
Okay, but now I gotta ask. The hell are you retrieving this time?
I'd like to know myself. All I have to go on is the name of the revelation.
The Ash Trail. That is the code name for this revelation. The only lead I can offer you is that there are no leads. The net is completely devoid of information. You must understand how strange that is in Tokyo.
I do. Not many people who can slip beneath our radar.
Exactly. Identify malefactors capable of leaving no trace, and suddenly, our list of perpetrators grows exceedingly short.
There's something else about the revelation that caught my eye. The addendum. Why was Maka Isenman High School the only term that didn't get scrambled?
You are the designated officer for this case, Keith. All mysteries are yours to unearth.
Easy for you to say. That school's protected by a firewall 30 leagues thick. I'll call up some of my contacts in the ward, but I doubt they'll give me anything to work with. Can't say I blame them. Most run-ins with the 6 clans are fatal. Guessing our records won't be helpful either. Yeah, that's all we have on our local database. Wouldn't be surprised if Kagikaze were involved in some sort of cleanup. Only thing I can say for sure is, it takes a real monster to cause damage over a 20-kilometer radius.
They're powerful, yes, but they will listen to reason. I suspect your powers of interrogation will get you quite far.
Sounds like you met him before.
You could say that. In any case, Maka Isenman High is sure to have more information on Kaori Uehara. Speak to them. I am certain they will have valuable insight to offer regarding her psychology.
You're right. I was planning to skip basic profiling since Kaori and I were close, but...
But now you've realized you didn't know her well at all. Or at least, not well enough to either prove or disprove her innocence.
Exactly. I have one more question for you, Deacon Shinobi. Why didn't you take on the case yourself? Feels like something of this magnitude should go to one of our highest-ranking officers.
The answer lies in your destiny. Fate paves our way from the cradle to the grave. But sometimes, we can forge our own paths. I want to see you change the future, Keith. And that's it for our briefing. If you find any new leads, be sure to send in a progress report.
Now then, I've figured out how to wipe data off of Mirios. Not to mention... It's been done in the past. By Kaori, most likely. Question is, do I chase the Karizuka lead, or... What's up? Any progress?
Keith. We've done each other a lot of favors over the years. Cornering the cybernetics market, investigating the power grid. As long as it was legal, you scratched my back, and I scratched yours. But I have to back out of this one. I'm not dying without a few more zeros in my bank account.
Damn. You hurt?
If I showed my ass enough to get into a scrap, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. It takes a real psychopath to snoop around Maka High. You trying to blow the ward to smithereens? Look, I'll send you their coordinates, but that's it. I'm cutting our ties for real this time.
Appreciate it. I'll be sure to send over more than the usual. Seems the dragon has awoken. There go my plans to dig deeper into the Karizuka incident. Never thought I'd die at a high school, even if it is run by one of the 6 clans. Well, the den of beasts awaits.
Oh, I'm running late.
I was starting to think you were playing hooky.
Sorry, I slept through my alarm. Class is now in session. All students bow. Stand at attention. Students of Maka Isenman High.
Always strive to better yourself, every day. You did a great job with the lecture yesterday. I feel like I get the author now.
Thanks. I worked hard on it.
Man, I can't wait for today's lesson.
Speaking of, who's teaching today?
That would be me. Time for math. If a man has 4 arms on his right and 3 on his left, how many toes should he have on his left foot?
That's biology, not math. And I didn't bring my scalpel.
Huh? Whoa, you're right. My bad. What should I do?
Let's look around. If we're lucky, we might find a math textbook lying around.
Ah! Wait up!
Come on, man, let me go. I swear, I don't know anything about smuggled cybernetics.
Playing dumb, are ya? Maybe this'll make you talk.
Found one.
No way. What are the odds?
Huh? The hell are you?
Good morning!
You're such a slacker. I've never left my books at home. Not to mention it's past noon, so you should have said... Good afternoon!
Yeah, I got my textbook now, so what's the problem? We'll still be able to finish the lesson before lunchtime. Let me just get one more punch.
My flesh be ice in iridescent halls. White snow falls on the corpse of vice. Maka Hadoma drive engaged. Frostbite, ready. Stop right there.
Huh? What gives?
Could ask you the same thing. Just what do you two think you're doing?
Duh. We're in the middle of class. And any delinquents who mess with the teacher get detention.
Come again?
You're totally the type to borrow a pencil and never give it back. Yep, it's detention for you.
This one looks tough. Might make for a good textbook.
Oh, you're right.
Good grief. Gotta find the words to get me out of this one. I get what you're trying to do. Everyone's got something they hold dear. For merchants, it's their profits. For warriors, their weapons.
What do you mean?
The name Maka Isenman High School. Your talk about classes and textbooks. You're imitating the school life of a bygone era. The question is why?
Good afternoon!
Aggressive, aren't you? A bit different from the average student.
We're on a field trip, and you're interrupting our studies.
It took 16 seconds for everyone to quiet down.
The quiet one is acting as a decoy, monopolizing my attention. As for the one with the flaming tail, she's quick and packs a punch. That must be hell. Sorry for interrupting your lesson. Nothing wrong with being studious. Wish I could tell my younger self that too. First, I need to keep them talking. If I could find common ground, they might just open up.
So you admit it! You weren't studying!
You're going to wind up in detention, old man.
You're stricter than some of my old teachers. I'm not sensing any malice or hostility from them. Their actions are guided by the information they have on schools and student life. So all I need to do is tap into their twisted worldview. When I was a kid, studying was the last thing on my mind. I was more into sports, looking cool, scoring the occasional 5-finger discount. You know how it is. Back then, retro vehicles that ran on gas were all the rage. I dabbled in music for a while, too. Even met someone. They took the bait. Truth be told, I haven't changed much. After all, here I am, chasing after a certain woman.
What does that have to do with us?
I fell in love the moment I laid eyes on her. She's someone I can Never forget.
What? Wait, did you say love?
I did. I love her still. She's got hair as fiery as her personality. Name's Kaori Uehara.
Uehara? She's...
Yui.
I thought the name might ring a bell. Care to tell me what you know about...
She's Elle's favorite.
Yeah, she's our sister.
Huh? So then, you're not Elle? But
Of course not. Elle's like super busy. She's got her hands full with club activities now. That's why we're teaching lessons in her place.
Elle's amazing. Super strong. We're hatchlings compared to her. She's the real dragon.
what do you mean?
That's common knowledge, old man. Maybe you should stop ditching class and study more. We were all created in the image of dragon by the Amasha factory. But only Elle was a success.
Hold on. You said that Elle and Uehara were siblings. Are you saying Uehara was also created by the Amasha factory, in the likeness of dragon?
You're way off. Yui isn't a dragon. We were created to imitate dragon. Yui was created to kill butterfly. It was a different experiment. The cage. Our goals are different too. We're trying to take back the youth we missed out on. But Yui wants to devour monsters and become stronger. That's what Al said.
She wants to become stronger. That's not the Uehara I know. Get Elle down here. I got a few things I'd like to ask her. Cooperate, or I'll retrieve the both of you.
Excuse me? Are you threatening us, old man? Maybe I will turn you into a text.
Hey, last period's over.
Huh? Oh no! We gotta hurry back!
Wait,
Later, old man. See you tomorrow at school!
See you tomorrow at school.
damn. Guess I got too hasty. Not my proudest moment. At least I got some data. A little more insight for my profile on Kaori. She was created by the Amasha factory in an experiment called the Cage. Her goal is to strengthen herself by devouring monsters, at least according to her old acquaintance, Elle. It's just like Deacon Shinobi said. I didn't know a damn thing about her. But that's fine. I got plenty of time to learn. On to the next lead, the data wiping incident. Maybe I'll get more tangible clues following this trail. I'm one step closer. Kaori, I swear I'll find you.